Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining my Facebook Live series. I'm on Facebook Live every Wednesday at 12 o'clock Central Time. And today we're going to talk about starting a business mid-career. I'm so excited about this topic. And if you don't know me, I'm Caroline Castrillon. I'm the founder of Corporate Escape Artist. And I'm a business and life coach that helps people escape their 9-to-5 jobs so that they can feel fulfilled working for themselves. So starting a business mid-career, I decided to focus on this topic this week because I've had so many people come to me in their 30s and 40s saying, Caroline, I've missed the boat on starting a business. Well, you definitely haven't missed the boat, and I'm going to give you some reasons why. But first, I want to bust that myth of the dropout entrepreneur. You know, a lot of times in the news and in articles, we see this glamorized version of the dropout entrepreneur dropping out of college so they can fulfill their dream or turn that hobby into a full-time business. People like Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates or even Michael Dell. Well, that's definitely the exception, not the rule. And there's actually a robust study that was done, and I'll have a link to that from my blog on corporateescapeartist.com, where they looked at 11,000 US leaders, people in business, CEOs, even federal judges, men, women, and they found that the vast majority, around 94%, actually did attend college. So I would say that most success stories are the college graduates, like Sheryl Sandberg, the CEO of Facebook, the COO of Facebook, or Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon. So starting a business mid-career, it could be the best thing that you ever do. And there's actually a lot of data to back this up. There was a study done by Carl Schramm, a Syracuse University professor, who's also the author of a book called Burn the Business Plan. I love that title. He led a study by the Kauffman Foundation, and they found that the average entrepreneur was actually 39 when they started a business. I also saw another study the other day saying that that age was 42. But this particular study also found that people in the US over the age of 35 are actually 50% more likely to start a business than their younger counterparts. And people starting businesses mid-career are 5 times as likely to find success 5 years later than people starting businesses right out of college. So in a nutshell, it's never too late to start a business. And I'm going to give you some reasons why. Actually, you might be more successful starting a business later in life than you would have been as a younger person. And I covered that in one of my previous videos where I talked about how your corporate career has actually prepared you for entrepreneurship because you have the skill set, you have the credibility, you have the contacts, the training, and more than likely you have the financial stability so you could potentially self-fund your business and incur less debt. And not only that, it really takes time to get to know yourself. You know, I spent 25 years in my corporate career, and over that time, with every job, I learned what I liked, what I didn't like, so that by the time I started my own business, I knew my strengths, my weaknesses, and what I needed to do to be successful and to feel fulfilled as a human being. So whether you've invested 10 years or 20 years in your current career, it doesn't matter. You can still pivot successfully and become an entrepreneur. And I'm going to give you some examples of famous people who have done just that. So Vera Wang is one example. She didn't start her fashion business until the age of 40. Before that, she was an editor at Vogue for 17 years. And before that, she was an ice skater. She actually had aspirations for the Olympics. Then there's Jeff Bezos. He was a successful computer science grad on Wall Street, working for different financial firms before he started Amazon at the age of 31. Then there's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, one of my favorite people ever. He actually switched careers twice. He started as a backup linebacker. Then he moved into the WWF, the World Wrestling Foundation, and there is where he got catapulted to TV and movie stardom. And finally, Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc started as a milkshake equipment salesman before he purchased McDonald's at the age of 52 and turned that into the world's largest fast food franchise. So hopefully those examples will give you some inspiration that yes, you can pivot and start a business successfully mid-career. So whether you're experiencing corporate burnout, you want to leave behind a legacy you can be proud of, maybe you just feel like you're meant for more, whatever it may be. What are you waiting for to start a business? There's never a right time. And really the biggest obstacles that you're going to need to overcome are the fear and anxiety that you're going to feel moving from a seemingly more stable corporate environment with a steady paycheck to something that's seemingly more risky, like starting a business. But think about it. Is it really more risky to put your career back in your own hands versus in the hands of someone else? So making that shift mid-career could be the best thing you ever do, especially if you plan ahead financially and you have a strong support system around you. So my advice is to put a strategy together, devise the trajectory of your business plan, and just go for it. So hopefully this inspired you to start a business if you haven't already. And if you're watching this live, please give me some thumbs up or write in the comments any other topics you'd like to hear about in the future. For more information on this topic and others, you can check out my blog on corporateescapeartist.com. And in the meantime, I'll be on Facebook Live every Wednesday at 12 o'clock Central Time. So please look for me there. And so until next week, I will see you soon. Thanks for joining, everyone.